Hello and welcome, my name is Amir, and in this video we're going to write yet another useful React hook. This could really help you on your interviews or on your day-to-day work. Today we are going to write something called useMouse position. So there might be cases that we want to know the position of the mouse on our screen. This custom hook will help you get that values. First we need to have the custom hook, so let's define it in the first step. Use mouse position, like so. Now this is a function and it returns the mouse position that I will define. So let's say that this will return. Now I usually write the type here, but you can omit it. Let's define this type. If you are writing JavaScript, you can skip this section. Now I will return an X and a Y. These are the values and both are number. And they can be null in the beginning, so I can say these are number or null, and the same here. So now I know that my function will return something like this, and as you can see I get an error because I said this function returns something like this, but I'm not returning anything. Okay, but that's fine. So let's first have some state to keep the position of the mouse. This will be use state, and of course we are using a state of type mouse position type, and we initialize it with, let's say, x is null and y is null. Now I need to have a event listener that listens to the mouse move and then updates this mouse position. So it should go into an effect because it's a listener, it's a side effect. So window.add event listener on mouse move will listen to some function. Update mouse position, like so. Don't forget the cleanup function. And this is remove event listener. Done with the effect, not completely, dependency array as well, and need to write this function. So let's close this, go up here and say this function will do something. It doesn't return anything, so I don't need to say that void. I can write, but it's not mandatory, so I will skip it. And this update position, because it's coming from here, listening to this mouse move, will have a event here, and that event is of type mouse event. Now I know that my E has a bunch of properties and functions, and I can use them. I can say that e.client x and e.client y. So I need to set these here. So I would go and say set mouse position to x is this value and y is this value, and I'm done. And as you can see, I forgot to return, but this line tells me that I need to return something. So let's make these smaller, and then go here and then return the mouse position. And now the error goes away. I can go down here and say I can get the X and Y from the use mouse position, like so. And if I go here, I can see that X is a number or no, based on this and based on this hook. Okay, great. Now I can use these values. So let's say I have a P that tells me this is X and this is Y value slash P. And great. Now as I enter, I would get the value of X and Y. Go here to the very corner, down here, and it's working perfect. Great. So yeah, this was it for this custom hook. I hope you enjoyed the video. If that's the case, don't forget to subscribe to this channel so I can provide more content like this in near future. And if you really feel like it, you can always support the channel even more with donating to the channel. The links to the donation websites are available in the description of this video. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.